For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live.
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Mercury in third house. We are going to discuss two situations. One, if Mercury is well placed and making good yogas, what kind of good results we can see. And second, if Mercury is afflicted and damaged or weak, then what kind of malefic results it can bring as well. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So we are going to talk about Mercury in third house. And for the people who are interested in philosophy and spirituality and religion, I have made two new channels in English as well as Hindi. Their links are shown in card section above as well as given in the description below. We discuss there the big questions of philosophy. If you are also having these questions in your mind sometimes, like who am I, is there any God, is there any free will, is there any purpose or meaning in life, these questions, they tend to come up sometimes in everybody's case. So we are taking this forward with the help of various schools of philosophies. Right now we are discussing Indian school of philosophy, that is Advaita Vedanta, and we will also cover multiple schools later, like the Western philosophies and other schools of thought as well. So I recommend as well as request you to subscribe those channels and watch those videos to learn more about yourself as well as the realities of life. So let's come back to the topic here. We are going to talk about Mercury in third house. Now we are going to start with good Mercury. Now good and strong Mercury mean that it is in its own sign, exaltation sign, or it is in a friendly sign, and the zodiac sign in which it is sitting, the lord of that sign must be well placed in the chart. Then after that, if it is in association with Kendra Trikona lords, and the placement of sun, moon and ascendant lord must be well placed in the chart. If sun, moon and lagna lord are not good, I have repetitively said that they control the inherent fundamental strength of the chart. Sun, moon and ascendant lord, if they are badly placed, they are getting weak. Either of them, any of them actually, they are the potential strength of the chart is going to be lost. And even if you will have exalted planets or making good yogas or whatever, any case what you think might, it is a very good combination, it won't give expected results even though you are running its dasha, because the strength of the chart is lost if sun, moon and lagna lord are weak. So sun, moon and ascendant lord are seen for general assessment of the strength of the chart for anybody. So if they are well placed and Mercury is in third house making good combinations, then here are many good results which Mercury can fetch in person's life as well as personality. So first of all, it can provide good intelligence levels, memory, learning capacity, concentration. It makes person quite clever, smart, gives quick wit, logical, rational, skeptical attitude, analytical behavior, calculative approach. A person tends to have a skeptical, rational, strategic, tactful, planned mindset, thinks a lot before taking any action. That is all Mercury. Then it is also very good for education, doing education, or it gives a general curious nature to know about various things in life, and not only interest in various subjects, it also gives knowledge of them, and it is also good for doing general degree education as well, whatever might be the subject, that depends. It also gives good teachers in life because it looks at the ninth house. Ninth house is teachers. If good yogas are there, it gives good teachers who are available for you in order to teach you any subject, whatever is coming out to be suitable according to the chart. Then third house is communication. Mercury is also the same thing. It is very excellent for giving good style of communication, whether it is written or whether it is verbal, non-verbal, both. It's very favorable. So actually it is it gives you an impressive style of speech, a persuasive, logical, factual, argumentative, diplomatic style of speech. It can make person straightforward also, if it is in fire signs. It can make person very straightforward and blunt as well. But I'm not talking about a bad communication, because bad communication will be seen if Mercury is damaged. If Mercury is good, it will give you a good style of speech and communication. Even if it is straightforward, it's not going to be a style of speech which is very rude, not like that. Then also it gives you ability to share your ideas. because there are many people who are intelligent, who have skills, but they are not able to express themselves. Mercury in third house, it's like you have power to express yourself as well, and that too in a persuasive way. Then it makes person resourceful, quite resourceful, thinking outside the box, not just conforming to the rules and regulations all the time. It makes person thinking in a way which is more innovative, which can challenge the modern rules of society. So that is Mercury, thinking outside the box. Then it also makes the person somewhat manipulative. That no matter how good it is placed, it makes person that. Then another point here is that that depends on placement. If Sun and Mars or Ketu are influencing this, then it will be enhanced. It can make person stubborn, relentless, self-confident, competitive, somewhat jealous sometimes, but action-oriented, dedicated, gives a good sense of willpower. And all these aspects, all these factors very much depend on the placement of Sun and Mars. If Sun and Mars are well placed, these things will be enhanced. It's like that what I put my mind to. Mercury and Moon are your mind and thinking. So I am converting my ideas into reality. So Sun and Mars are very important for that. Then it was also good for bringing good company of people in life. So meeting people, having friends who teach you something, who are acting as a source of inspiration, a motivation, a good company in your life, not just a medium to digress and further take you down with them, not like that. So, or instilling bad habits in you. So good company can be seen. It is also very favorable for having good relations with teachers, parents, particularly father, and bosses at workplace. It also gives you opportunities to have good bosses and good teachers, and a really good relation with siblings also. Third house is siblings, male or female, that does not matter, brothers or sisters. But if yes, Mercury is in third, you have siblings, it also makes condition where you can have good decent relations with your siblings as well. Then there are many fields or lines of education or career for which it is suitable. You need to see the combinations. It's good for management and administration, all financial sectors, whether it is banking, audit, account, tax, insurance, investment, financial technology, economics, anything, money related jobs. Then sales, public relations, supply chain, logistics, operations, writing, mass comm, media, acting, performing arts, music, design of all kinds, interior design, graphic design, fashion design, engineering design, any design whatsoever, it's good. Then it's good for filmmaking, painting, fine arts, languages, literature, writing, teaching and education sector, speech related professions, like a speech therapist are there, they can be seen from that. It is also good for IT, electronics and communication, electrical, aviation, aerospace, defense. We can diplomats and surgeons can be seen with this. People who are working in BPOs or call centers. We can see mathematicians, and business or self-employment, sports. So it's like plenty of options available out there for Mercury in third house. You need to see what other combinations are manifesting in the chart in order to find that what Mercury is suitable actually in the chart. It can show multiple talents as well, multiple skill sets as well. Whether the person has the career, let's suppose there are people who are working, let's suppose who is working in a company, but that person also has a good knowledge or skill in music or writing. So whether they are not a professional musician or singer or writer, but still they have that skill or talent. So that is what I'm saying, that it can fetch you that skill set, which is even though it's not your primary career, but still it is there. So that can also be seen with Mercury in third. So third house Mercury is a very good placement for seeing these traits and results in life. It is the more it is well placed, the more these things will be visible in person's life. Now we will talk about second scenario, that is if Mercury is damaged. By damaged I mean that Mercury is afflicted. It's by bad Mars, Sun, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu, 6th, 8th and 12th lords. It is in enemy signs. While being in enemy signs, it is completely combust or retrograde, or it is in heavy Papakartri Yoga, hemmed between malefics. Then the lord of the zodiac sign in which Mercury is sitting, that planet is badly placed in the chart. And last but not the least, that is Sun, Moon and Ascendant Lord are badly placed in the chart, the more these situations will be there, the more Mercury will lose strength, more it will become malefic, and more it will have capacity to create negative results in life. Now, all the things which I am going to tell right now, take it as a source of information. Don't jump to conclusions unnecessarily. See other planets and then arrive at proper result. Till then, just understand that, okay, this is one planetary placement which can provide all sorts of varied results depending upon various situations manifesting in the chart. So, malefic results which we are going to discuss, they will vary from person to person. They can mixed results can be seen. Some people can see all of them, some people can see some of them. It depends. But what are the all possible permutations, combinations that we are going to see? So if Mercury is badly placed, then it can show any of these results. So first of all, it can either hamper the learning and language ability of the person, like learning problems, language problems, kids who have autism spectrum disorder issues, who have learning difficulties, who have language difficulties, who have speech delays, who have speech related problems, who are not able to speak properly, or clear speech is not there, the stammering problems are there. So that can be seen, language learning disabilities or difficulties. Then poor concentration, attention deficit, poor decision making, heavy misdirection, means person is not able to take any decision at all easily, heavy confusion, difficulty in logic, maths and reason and analysis, anything where you need to use your brain, where you need to think, where you need to use logic and reason. It's like you're suffering a headache. That is Mercury. Anything which is mentally challenging or complex, it takes a heavy toll. Then it is also it can also bring troubles in education. Slow mental faculty, means it takes a lot of time for a person to understand something, to retain something. Memory becomes faulty or memory becomes weak. You're not able to memorize the things for long, or even if you are, it takes a lot of time to do that. These kind of things can be seen. This is one facet which is possible for Mercury in third. Now, another thing is Mercury can give several other facets where it's not hampering your learning ability, language or intelligence levels or all these things, but it is bringing maleficence. Maleficence means it is like bringing wrong use of intellect and knowledge, crab mentality. Cleverness is fine, but person is like getting greedy most of the time. So it enhances greed, cunningness, blinded materialism, opportunistic behavior. Because Mercury is pure logic. It does not make relations out of emotions. It makes relations out of business, out of opportunism. So opportunistic behavior. We can see high selfishness, lies, manipulation, smooth talking behavior, vindication, deceitful approach, and jealousy, misdirection. Person tends to think that they are right all the time. It also makes person somewhat quite ungrateful sometimes. Success can also come. I'm not saying that Mercury is afflicted, it cannot give success. It can, but it can give success through unethical, immoral activities or corruption or malpractices. There are many people who earn money through such means, but that is possible. So that can be seen. No sense of right and wrong, because Mercury does not care about law. Mercury is a businessman. Businessman does not care about law. Businessman care about his profit. So Mercury, in this case, is not a good placement. It is a good placement for being a businessman. It's not a good placement for being a moralistic person. If it is afflicted, I'm not saying that it is impossible. There are people who are moralistic, but yes, if Mercury is damaged, 9th house is damaged, Jupiter is not good. Most likely it will be a case where it's easy that, driven by excessive greed and temptations, person does not care about the right and wrong at all. So it's like, I just want the fulfillment of my goals and ambitions. I don't know whether it is being fulfilled by right means or wrong means. I don't care about it anymore. That kind of thing can be seen. Then Mercury can also make person quite shrewd and hypocrite, because Mercury is communication. It will always have tendency to manipulate. Then it can give bad, harsh, abusive speech. Like I said, Mercury, in the previous case we discussed that Mercury can give straightforward speech, but it is not going to be an abusive speech or a hurtful speech. But if Mercury is bad, then it can show insecurity, and it can bring bad, harsh, abusive style of a speech, where you are always willing to fight, where you are always willing to take mean, nasty comments on other people, and you are trying to what you can say, you're trying to demean them most of the time. So that kind of thing can be seen. Unnecessary criticism, which is coming out of because of your own insecurity sometimes and jealousy, then it can create troubles to or troubles with the siblings, friends, teachers, father and bosses. Then it can give person excessive egomania with boasting or empty talks and nonsense promises, or it can show total loss of self-esteem, excessive nervousness, stage fright, and person is not able to communicate his or her ideas at all. Either of them can be seen. It can give anger issues, frustration. If Mars and Ketu are influencing it badly, then it can be seen. Can make person somewhat controlling, dominating as well in a insecure way. Then it can show health problems depending on the chart. So particularly related to nervous system, ear, nose, throat, lungs, hands, mental issues, or injuries or accidents that can be seen. So these are no doubt malefic results of Mercury in third. But as I said, we have discussed both the scenarios, good and bad. You have to analyze the chart keeping in mind other combinations, how they are manifesting in the chart, what kind of results Mercury is capable to give in combinations with other planets. Then you see that, okay, this is how we can expect the results for a person. So that is all from my side today regarding Mercury in third house. Hope you understood how we can judge a particular planet in a particular house, here Mercury. So that's all from my side today. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website, Facebook page, Instagram. Their links are given in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.